Hello, this is Enlightened Drunk, and we're going to be doing a Bloodborne fun run.
Oh, yeah.
Going to be doing a new Let's Play of the game. This one of my all-time favorite games. I've beat it maybe 2 or 3 times in total, which for how many times I play games is quite a bit. So I'm somewhat familiar with it. I'm planning to get the Old Hunters DLC, which I have not done. So for the first part of this, I'm going to be going into it with a bit of knowledge of what to do. And then the second half, I'll be kind of unknown. We'll explore some of the Chalice dungeons and the Old Hunters DLC new. But it ought to be fun. Right now I'm just doing some character creation. I actually haven't really ever done a straight just strength character, so I'm thinking of going with a strength build, maybe a quality build. I'm not sure, but maybe doing the axe or the Kirk hammer. I think it'd be a fun thing to do. Build. Let's make him jacked. Scale adjustment. And just leave that the same. Base skin color. I'm not sure. I like him really white. There we go. Very pale. Laugh lines. Oh, we can change by more. Is this more laugh lines or less laugh lines? This guy, he's a joker. There we go. Features, it's masculine. Strong form emphasis. He's aged though. Face shape. Yeah. We'll leave that the same. I'll mess with his hair a bit. Going for the emo, old man emo. Ooh. I've always been, you know, I could go for just the straight bald. I kind of like that. Maybe go with a beard though. There we go. I've got an idea. Let's give him... Let's do that. Then let's do a similar face. This is always the way to get the most interesting faces. Get it to something a little more unique. He's kind of got an orange glow going on right now. Little sideways eye. But, you know, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Now, I know that everyone loves character creators, so... You know, I think we won't save that to favorites. He's unique for now. And finish. Alright. Let's get to it. Now, the beginning of the game, I'm fairly familiar with, but I haven't really played this game in quite a while. I played it a lot when it came out. And what was that? Maybe early 2015?
Good. All signed and sealed.
But I haven't played it much recently at all. I just started playing it 2 or 3 days ago. So
don't you worry.
I'll be skipping cutscenes for the most part. There aren't many. It's you know, it's a Bloodborne Dark Souls game. They don't really go too heavy on the cutscenes. Love the aesthetic of this area. Favorite werewolf. Remember the first time playing this game, this first section really very interesting. It makes you feel so helpless with the werewolf and the dead bodies and everything. You have no weapon. It's really an interesting way to start off the game without, you know, I guess all the Dark Souls have done that, but Dark Souls 1, you know, you meet your first enemy before they give you a weapon, so it really makes you feel like somebody that you cannot beat. Just gonna ignore these guys for now. Come pick up the pickups. They're not very good aim, luckily. Now for my hunter's weapon, if we are going strength, I think the hunter's axe would be fun. Normally I go the saw cleaver, but I figure I'm gonna kind of, maybe not go for a full 100%, but pretty much, you know, a full game. I'm gonna try to get all the side quests and all the, you know, all the weapons, all the armor. I might miss one or two things along the way, but I should be getting everything, just casually. So we'll pick up the saw spear, I believe, and I figure we can use the hunter axe as our main weapon, and that is our second. Pistol.
Well, you just...
Enough of you, German. So anyways, I don't want to get... We'll see how far we get in this first section. I'm hoping to maybe at least beat the Cleric beast. Try to aim for maybe one boss per part or so. It's one of my favorite weapons, just for its R2 charged attack. You can use that to get through so many bosses right there and so many enemies. Just hold back and that will stagger most everything. You can get through groups. Messing around a bit. That's something that I do want to improve this playthrough. Is work a bit on... I get too comfortable with R1 spamming, which I guess it makes sense. You know, in PvE, you know, nobody's going to predict your moveset. So it's okay to R1 spam, because it's more important just to predict the enemy's attacks and dodge correctly. And as long as you're using a damaging attack, it doesn't really matter. Oh, don't have the hunter pistol equipped. It was meant to be a parry. I'm gonna die. Okay, I can't die to him. Oh, no, I died to him. I swear I'm actually a good player, but that in the donkey video, Tony, he's tougher than he seems. I would have parried him initially had I had the hunter pistol on, but I am a bit tired. But the second part just ran right into him. We'll try it again, though. I love the guys with the shields, because they make a knock on the shield if you read the description of it later. But they're like so weak. They barely attack and they just hold up their shield. And once you hit them once or twice and they stagger, then they die. And it's kind of, I feel like, making a knock on the passive playstyle of the other Souls games. Not too bad. You know, I'm not sure if it's interesting. I like the power of the saw clear or the hunter axe, but it's so slow. I like a little quicker weapon. It has a higher stagger, but you really have to be very preemptive with your attacks. You can't just run in and hit someone real quick then run out. In a way, it's easier to use, but in a way, it's harder. I mean, that's not terribly descriptive, but... Silver bullets, that's on the other side. Now this guy, remember, you need to run across to the other side because he's got the rifle there and he's just going to mess with you the entire time. And these guys hopefully won't follow me up too quickly. Whiff. There we go. It'd be fun is yeah, maybe do a Kirk hammer run. Or what is that? The stake driver, the rider plush. I think the Kirk hammer could be really fun. I think I'll do that. I'll just go strength. I mean, early game really. I've seen people do this, but I feel like just go full into vitality. I mean, unless you're really familiar with the game, it just makes it this early game so much easier. The extra damage you're getting from the, you know, strength up is, I mean, it's something, but the extra bit of health is going to save you, while the extra bit of damage is not. Especially considering that blood vials are percentage based. I believe it's 30%, then having a higher health pool in total just helps your blood vials go farther, just helps overall. This girl's gone crazy.
You're from Rap? Well,
not very nice. Oh, there's a couple girls here. Anyways, let's unlock the shortcut at least. It's easy enough to do. And maybe go back and spend a few souls. Let's kill the guys in here real quick. Now this little, from this shortcut we unlocked, this is actually one of the better ways to farm blood vials early on. Maybe not early on, but they can be... You'll run into points where you're going to run low on them, because they don't drop from every enemy. And you can, on average, get like 8 to 10 a run for a quick little run from this first lamp to the lamp you beat after the Bloodstar Beast. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and kill these guys right now and pick them up, get their attention. Nope, don't die. You know, what you do is they can't fit through this doorway. You do the very cheesy thing. Later on, when I'm a bit stronger, it's very... I mean, honestly, I could fight them right now, but 2-on-1, there's a good chance they're going to kill me. And it's just not worth the frustration. And honestly, I think they could probably fit through that door if they tried. It just seems like a lack of effort to me. And I don't condone the laziness. There we go. While we're over here too, I'm gonna end up all these well, especially this first area of Bloodborne, it's so interconnected that it's easy to get lost, but it's also hard to get lost at the same time, because you'll run into familiar areas. It's not as big of an area as it looks to be, but there's so many. If you try to remember all the different entrances and exits, it can get a little confusing. But once you know the layout in Grand, it's really not bad. Oh shoot, let me run up here. There we go. Quicksilver bullets, blood vials. Now let's see. I think I've about got everything in this area. Just back that way is where I went earlier. Get the torch. And then let's see, let's go back through to the shortcut. Open it up. I forget, we can't spend the souls till after we beat the Bloodstar Beast for the first time, which is such... I don't know, it's, again, it's very, it's pretty tough, actually, just because it's not the hardest boss, but since you can't level up at all, it tends to be a little harder than it should be. And I'm surprised they didn't allow any sort of leveling until after him. just because you really don't have a lot to help you. We'll see if we can beat him first try. I'm feeling confident enough. See if we can parry him. There we go. He does that 5-hit brick attack that's a little tougher to parry. It's on that last hit. But you gotta back away. Alright, let's go for him. He'll just pop out of nowhere. Actually, can you see him before this? I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't know where he's hiding, because you can see the top of that. Oh, shit. It's almost easier if you don't lock on. So the trick with this guy, not that I pretend to know how to do him real well, is it's kind of tough. He has a few sweeps behind it, but generally if you stay behind him, he'll tend to hop away. And you can chain some heavy attacks. If you get right behind him, they tend to not be too bad. I thought I could do a visceral there. I might have just missed it. And that ought to be it. I swear it was more difficult last time. That time didn't feel too bad at all. I think it's that, you know, first time you try him, anxiety. You kind of keep the calmness with you. You just always watch your health, stay calm. It seemed that last time I fought him, he was jumping around a lot more. This time he seemed to just let me stick behind him pretty easily. But I guess let's go ahead and level up a bit. We've got 8,000 souls. And then call it a video. So again, I'm gonna make it a strength build, but I think these early levels really help if you just put them maybe 1 point in endurance. Honestly, even then with the strength weapons, I feel like the endurance, you're not chaining it nearly as many attacks. We'll put 1 in endurance, do that. But a lot of extra health really helps you. And plus we've got 15 strength already. We've got a decent amount.
Farewell, good heart.
Farewell. Oh, and we can pick up the Beckoning Bell, Silencing Blank, and the Old Hunter Bell, which I'm not exactly sure what that does. It's maybe for the DLC. Consume insight to ring and call to old hunters for help. Maybe it's a... Ooh, Bloodstone Shard. We actually have enough to fortify the hunter's axe. I can't remember when we get the Kirk hammer. It's pretty early on. I don't think we can get it yet. But I'm thinking that would be a fun main weapon to do. Oh no, we can get the Kirk hammer, 3,000. I wish I would have looked. Cold blood do. We don't have quite enough. Well, anyways.